Hey people, if I'm grimacing a little bit in this video, it's because I literally just got off the toilet and tweaked my back. I have an old herniated disc pinched nerve in my L5 lower back, and I tweaked it a little bit. So if I'm making little faces and stuff during this video, that's why. It's good fun stuff. Pain. So members, I'm gonna watch this. Give you a reaction video to Code Vein 2. There's a new overview trailer that just released today. Code Vein 2 is coming out on January 30th for most of the current gen systems. Now I have beaten Code Vein, and it's sad because I made 211 gameplay VODs. I just looked it up on my channel. I made 211 gameplay VODs, and I really don't remember the game much. Other than that, it has a nice looking anime aesthetic, and it's it's more flashy, more action oriented than but it is like a Souls-like. It was like a Souls-like, but like I don't remember nothing about the game as far as protagonists. I know that's what I get for playing so much shit. But I have been keeping track of Code Vein because I already pre-ordered it, and I will have it hopefully delivered on the 30th of this month, so I can start making VODs for it and content for it. I have watched 2 trailers so far for Code Vein 2, and it looks much improved to me. And I guess this is like the third or something overview trailer. Jesus Christ, Bandai Namco release. So let's take a look.
For centuries, the world has been tormented by a catastrophic mystery known as the Resurgence, a collapse that unleashed grotesque horrors and brought humanity to the brink of extinction. From the shadows rose the Revenants, immortals who fought back against the darkness and sealed the Resurgence away.
I do remember that.
Yet, one fateful event shattered the fragile balance. The ritual sustaining the seal began to weaken, threatening the world once more. In a final act of sacrifice, a group of Revenants, revered
this
as
is 8 minutes
heroes,
long, I believe,
restored the seal. But
just
their
saying,
deed birthed the Luna Rapaces, a haunting celestial body whose light suppresses Revenant power on the surface. Now, a century later, the cocoons that hold these fallen heroes endure, but their seals are deteriorating. As they weaken, outbreaks of the Resurgence return, heralding the world's descent into chaos once again. In Code Vein 2, you'll take on the role of a Revenant hunter who wields unique powers, as well as an artifact on their back that allows them to utilize the inherent abilities of the Revenants during combat.
I believe you can do character creator, original character protagonist of this game, I believe. So you can make them look how you want, I think. Pretty sure.
Alongside a Revenant named Lou, who possesses the power of traveling through time, you must find the key to stopping the world's collapse and prevent the Resurgence from being unleashed once again.
Alright, simple enough.
Their quest begins as they leap into the past to earn the trust of the heroes of old, looking to undo the seals of their cocoons in the present to put an end to them once and for all.
Yeah,
before getting too far ahead, though, let's talk about the character.
It's funny, I was just talking about that,
which has been massively upgraded, surpassing the depth of the previous title. You can fine-tune your character's physique, customize your character's hair down to the smallest details, such as the length of the bangs and the degree of curl. Adjust the angle and sharpness of the ears, select nail colors, and specialize your look with the game's distinctive Kensuke-style detailing. As for costume and appearance,
this is going to be just more options of the personalization of the first game,
assortment of costume
which is a good thing.
In-depth color customizations, a per-part on-off feature to mix and match. You can even customize the material texture and patterns. Now, with your personalized character finished, let's embark on an adventure that transcends time. In Code Vein 2, you'll have an entirely new world to explore, either on foot or using your motorcycle.
That wasn't in the first game.
Biomes include the Sunken City, a city half submerged by the Resurgence and full of polluted water in the present.
So it seems like we will get vehicles. I'm not sure if this is an open world game or a hub-based open world game, but yeah, I don't remember vehicles in the first game, and I really do like the art style of this. It's visually a new gen, so it looks better and everything.
Undead forest covered in resentment, with a cocoon leaking resentment throughout haunted woods. The corroded scar, a ravine filled with ore and acid. The world is vast and full of secrets. as you will discover on your adventure. Keep an eye open for cocoons that reside in some of these lands. You won't have to explore by yourself though, as you'll have powerful allies who can fight alongside you or enhance your abilities. Each
got a
partner
pro.
offers unique special effects called link traits and partner trait bonuses. Link traits are active only while your bond with the partner is strong, temporarily disappearing if the bond weakens from damage. Partner trait bonuses provide passive effects, like stat boosts or added combat benefits, and can be further enhanced by deepening your relationship. There are two ways to utilize your partner in combat. The first is summoning, where you'll unleash your partner to fight by your side. They'll act independently, launching attacks and providing support during combat. This can be useful when fighting large groups of enemies.
It's pretty
The
cool.
second is assimilation. With this option, your partner and you become one, as they enhance your powers, stats, and abilities. This is effective when fighting.
Yeah, I don't remember
powerful
these
enemies
gameplay
one-on-one.
mechanics in the
One
first
of the
game.
biggest benefits to using a partner is the restorative offering, which restores your health when your HP drops to 0. However, after it's activated, your partner will be incapacitated for a short time, during which they cannot perform the action again. If you don't want to rely on your partner bringing you back to life, then you'll need to master all the tools at your disposal in combat. In Code Vein 2, a drain attack is an offensive maneuver used to extract blood from enemies and gaining.
And if you never played Code Vein, the first one, it can be challenging at times. It is, challenging like the Souls-like games, So it's not an easy game that you can just run through and beat the bosses. It takes some learning, it takes some, skill checks and timing and understanding movements and stuff. It's not an action game.
Making it an essential part of combat in the game. Using this ichor will allow you to unleash powerful attacks called Forme, which we'll talk about more shortly. Your partner also performs their own drain attacks for both offense and support. The blood they absorb is shared with you, restoring a small amount of your ichor. Hitting an enemy with successive attacks may put them in a staggered state, leaving them vulnerable and allow you to perform powerful special drain attacks. Not all drain attacks are equal though. There are various types, which will differ depending on the jail you have equipped. Jails are special equipment on your character's back that can be equipped to modify stats and perform drain actions. Each jail has specific traits that will be useful in different situations, so be sure to equip the right one depending on what you need. Forme are powerful attacks that can be unleashed using the ichor you harvest from enemies during drain attacks. There are 3 types of Forme that you can use. You can equip up to 4 weapon
Reminds me of the Elden Ring abilities.
They
even look like them.
For unleashing weapon attacks.
What are they called in Elden
Magic
Ring? I
Forme
forgot.
For long distance attacks, and support Forme that grant various buffs and enhancements. A bequeathed Forme summons a unique weapon while in combat. For example, summon a greatsword and unleash a single devastating strike. While the summon does take time, landing this powerful attack can prove to be the ultimate finishing maneuver. Survival is also a priority, and defensive Forme let you tailor your approach with defensive and evasive actions. Choose to equip one of the following: a guard, a counter, or a special evasive maneuver to avoid taking large amounts of damage in the heat of battle. You'll also want to pick which weapon type suits you best, and there's a lot to pick from.
This is a good overview. This will be, I think, the last game I play, obviously, in January. Before that, I will be playing a game called Broken Lore Unfollow, I think in 2 days, and The Legend of Heroes, blah, 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 blah. It's a long-ass name. A Legend of Heroes RPG, Japanese RPG. I'll be playing that, too, before that, but I won't probably be beating that game because that's like a 60-hour game, supposedly. So, Code Vein 2, it probably is going to be the best, my favorite game I play all month, probably. We'll see. Looks great for a January, game,
For striking quickly at enemies and getting a lot of hits in, you'll want to go with weapon types.
And I did beat the first game, so
Twin Blades and Rune Blades. If you're going to be more measured with your attacks and want to pack a big hit,
but February, oh my God, February's nuts.
Halberd or hammer might be what you're looking for.
But I got
Check out the bayonet
I gotta
if you
finish
want
a
to
game
keep
like this.
enemies
This
at
is,
arm's
looks
length and
really
strike
good.
from range.
Blood code builds and boosters.
With the series' new build system, you can freely customize weapons and skills
Pretty good
to
art
suit
art
your
design.
playstyle.
It's like a
Blood
dark
codes affect
fantasy
how
with
each one of its
anime.
powers manifest. Each blood code provides a different combat style, and you'll gradually unlock more as you progress through the story. Using different blood codes allows for all kinds of various character builds that you can customize and make your own. Challenge enemies directly with a strength-based melee build. Center your attention on powerful, epic attacks with a four-may build. Do your damage at a distance with a ranged build. Move around the battlefield with lightning-quick speed with a build that focuses on mobility and dexterity. The choice is up to you how you want to fight.
Okay, it's coming back to me. Yeah, the first game was more predicated on just the type of weapon, and that was a build. This seemed like there's much more options and a gameplay mechanic level about builds and stuff. It's like much. This looks more like a FromSoft type of. You can make actually true builds in it in this game compared to the first one. Awesome.
On top of all of this, boosters can increase your stats and activate traits that provide various beneficial effects.
Yeah, this is what I want to see.
If you want to survive in Code Vein 2, you'll need everything you've learned about here, because the various enemies and bosses that you encounter in the game are going to test all of your skills.
All right.
You'll come across regular mobs, special enemies, mini-bosses, and of course, massive bosses that require a lot of skill and focus to defeat. Thanks for watching and learning about some of the different systems in Code Vein 2. We hope you look forward to the game when it releases on January 30th, 2026. Early access starts on January 26th for owners of Deluxe, Ultimate.
The fuck? Wait. There's a Deluxe, a pre-order. Oh, God. So you can play the game 4 games. I hate when they do this shit. So you can play the game 3 or 4 days early if you get the Deluxe. Yeah, it's probably $100 fucking though. See, I actually buy my game, so I care about prices of all this shit. Anyways.
Or collector's editions.
Fuck. But yeah, that's a great overview trailer for the game. Yeah, January 30th, 2026. Bandai Namco, Code Vein 2. That's the overview trailer reaction. Now I got to think about if I want to buy the fucking Deluxe or the collector's. I'm not buying the collector's, but the Deluxe. Because working on this channel stuff, seems like everybody get their game. Well, it's a choice. People get their games early and they get their content's already done. I literally buy these games on the release day, like you, if you're buying it day one or whatever, and I make the videos and make the content and stuff. So that's something I got to think about if I want to spend more money to play it earlier. But members, I appreciate you if you seriously becoming a member of Jason's Video Game Source. I'm re-downloading Red Dead Redemption 2 and Grand Theft Auto 5 just to get a little taste for 2 days before I start back to these new releases. So yeah, I think that's it. Did I grimace? So I was in pain pretty much sitting here the whole time. All right, guys, people, everything is see how it goes. All right, see you in the next one. Later.